What's going on, everybody? Brad and Greta Zude, Parenting with the Zudes podcast. And on this episode, we're going to be taking a family approach to the second stimulus checks that are coming out. Okay, so the government, they're working on the second stimulus package. And for a family of 10 people, it's a lot of money. So we're going to discuss how you and your family can best use that money, what we think about the second economic stimulus package. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Would love for you to do that. And if you're listening to this on iTunes on our podcast, head on over to YouTube where you can watch us and see us live here. We were just discussing that we were both wearing black. And I don't know, like we kind of disappear into the world there, into the background.
This is the first time I've worn black. Like you wear black almost every time.
That's kind of like my signature dish.
I didn't know I was not supposed to wear black. Sorry.
So the economic stimulus. Okay, so here's the deal. So if this is your first time here, we're #1 best-selling parenting authors. We work with thousands of families all over the world, but we have 8 children. Okay, so if I've done my math correctly, and I've been wrong before, you get $500 per child. Okay, so we have 8 children. That's $4,000. And then $1,200 per adult if the income combined is less than $150,000. So that would be $4,000 plus $2,400 is $6,400. And you know, with the last one, our family needed a new air conditioning unit.
It like happened at the exact time.
Yeah, it crapped out like the week the check came. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But this time around, because we're supposed to get the checks, I don't know, sometime very, very soon here in August. And, you know, we want to encourage everyone to be as smart as possible, you know, with this money. Families come in all different financial positions. So obviously it can be used for debt, to pay off debt, all those sorts of things. But as far as kids go, here are some of the things that we do that we think might be beneficial with our children. And we want to teach our children to be entrepreneurs. And we want to encourage them to know and understand business, how money works. And there's 2 really big ways that we've done this in our family. And we've taken money like this and used it as seed money to show like investing.
Literally.
Yeah, like literally seed. Well, tell them about that.
Yeah. So one of our favorite things that we do with our kids is sell flowers. Mm-hmm. And I love flowers. And so one year, I don't even know how many years ago it was, maybe 5 years ago. I don't know. We invested in a lot of seeds and we planted our garden, which was mostly flowers. And our kids, and me, because I like to do it, we'd pick all these flowers and put together all these vases of flowers. And then my kids would sit on the corner of our street and they would sell flowers. And they've made hundreds and hundreds of dollars every summer.
They crush it.
Last week.
Yeah, they just did this last week.
A couple days ago. Yeah, this weekend. And they made $150 in one sitting.
Yeah, and for those
I think it's a pretty good take home.
Oh, yeah. For those of you on iTunes, you can head on over to YouTube because I'm actually going to put the picture right up here on YouTube. But this is them standing on the corner, and they literally they've got a table, and you make up these vases full of nice flowers. They come in 3 different sizes, and they're beautiful.
They're gorgeous.
They're beautiful flowers. I mean, total floral grade. I mean, you do a great job of arranging them and put them in a little glass deal, and
yeah, it's super fun, and they're cheaper than you would get at the florist for sure.
Totally way cheaper.
Most of them are wildflower type-ish flowers, and they're just beautiful. So that's been one thing that our family has done. So we literally invested in seeds.
There you go.
Now we just save them every year.
Yep. And so then they get the money, and then they're actually saving up for a trip to go to a water park. And what's so good about this is that it actually associates for them work versus money. right? So you need to have some type of activity that your children can help quantify the value of $20 or $10 or $50 or $100, right? So like the second, so our kids know that, hey, if they spend, 4 hours in the blistering sun between 4 people, they can make $150, right? So they help put that into context. But what's another way that we would use this stimulus money is investing for our boys, buying them a lawnmower, right? And so this is something that we've done with our boys. And in our house, our boys, when you turn 6 years old, you join the Zude mow crew, and you just learn to cut the lawn when you're 6. That's just what you do. And so we've invested in several lawnmowers at this point with all of our children, and they understand, hey, if I go cut the neighbors' yards, which we have clients, neighbors as clients, hey, it takes a couple hours and they get paid $20. They can then associate, hey, $20 for this. So when your child's like, Dad, I want an iPad. Okay, well, you would have to mow the lawn, 14 times. Basically it would take you mowing the whole summer and saving every dollar that you made in order to buy an iPad. And what a great teaching tool that is.
Yeah, they learn the value of money. So
yeah. So I would just highly suggest that you do that. Another thing that we did, take this money and open up a bank account for all of your children, right? We want to create habits of them going and putting money into the bank, understanding how that works. And yeah, you don't get paid interest, and it's not like the best financial
we
advice.
get 2 cents.
Yeah.
2 cents worth of interest every time we get our bank accounts.
Yeah. And this is not financial, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not, your financial planner or anything like that. But it helps. We want them to be in the habit of putting money in the bank and saving money and understanding how these things work. And so, take some of this money and invest in some type of mechanism to where you can teach your children basic economic principles. And it really would go a long way. Find something that they love. Our girls love flowers, boys love this, and teach them how to stimulate the economy, which is what we're supposed to be doing, which we did with an air conditioner. We did that, but
that was just, hey, we have a need.
Yeah.
Hey, that worked out. So the thing that I guess I wish we would have started out with first is giving out of that too. Mm-hmm. And I think that's a really important thing to teach our children is to give, to tithe. Mm-hmm. And with all of the stuff that's going on, we're getting money for doing nothing, but in many other countries there isn't any of that.
Nope.
And so our church partners with other churches in Africa, and there are people that don't have money to buy groceries next week. And so it's been great for us to share that with our children, and not just give to the church. We think that's wonderful, and to give to God, and to help run the church and to proclaim the gospel. But this has been another opportunity for them to see, like, not everyone has what we have, and we can give to Africa so that the gospel can keep on going in Africa, because the church is being provided for.
Well, sure. And it's a great opportunity to explain to them, that, hey, these people live on 50 cents a day or,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I mean, our grocery budget with 10 people living in a house is several $100, a couple $100 a week or whatever. And it's like, people in Africa, they can live on what 30 cents.
What was it? $1,000 bought 30 families a month
food
worth of
for a month
worth of groceries, food for a month.
Yeah, it was like 30. It was
30 families or something crazy like that. So
yeah, great opportunity to teach the kids. So all politics aside, whether you agree with the second economic stimulus package or the check or whatever, hey, you're getting it, and teach your children about money. Have them put a little money in the bank. Give them a tool to where they can earn income And it's never too early to teach financial education because they don't exactly teach that in school.
They don't.
And it's your job, mom and dad, to help them do that and get them set off on the right foot like you wish you had and like we wish we had and all that kind of good stuff. So if you're into all kinds of family things, whether you have a baby that needs sleeping, whether you have a toddler that needs behaving, or overall parenting advice, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It really would mean the world to us. And if you're listening to this on iTunes or Spotify, we really appreciate it. And if you want to leave us a 5-star review or let us know in the comments below what you're going to do with your money, how you can invest in your children, what are some of the things that you can teach your children with finance, we'd love to answer those in the comments below. And we'll see you on the next one.